welcome to another episode of Think Out Loud. I'm joined today by my good friend Romario Mullins. We're going to talk about his new book, 52 Uncut. Romario, introduce yourself.
Romario Mullins, a name that you'll be hearing a lot soon to come.
Yeah.
Great things in store, big plans ahead.
Yeah.
Just became an author, 52 Uncut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently in the process of writing another book, which will be launched on my birthday of next year, which is September 25th, 2021.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Also just launched 2 small businesses, going pretty decent as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
We're going to touch on the book, all right? That was just an introduction of the man he is right now and the man he hopes to be. What's actually the man you hope to become? Because right now you're still young.
Yeah.
You still got years ahead of you.
My end goal is to impact the world. Yeah, to leave a legacy for my name, for my family, for people to realize and to see that, they can be anything, they can do anything, and everything is within them.
Yeah.
So I want to, as I said, create an impact in the world. I want to touch lives. I want to, travel to different countries, to speak to people, to talk to, for them to really open their mind and understand what life is really about. Just to touch lives. I've been doing a little bit of that since lately. A lot of people have reached out to me on Instagram, text me personally, call me personally, saying they've religiously watched my videos. They get motivated. I've got a lot of feedback from the book that we'll talk about in a minute. People are saying, it's good, they like it, it's motivating. So that's my end goal, to be honest with you. I want to, when I leave the face of this earth, people should remember my name 100 years from now, 50 years from now, not just mourn and cry for 3 months, 5 months, and then forget about me in the dirt afterwards. I want to leave such an impact where my name lives on forever and ever. Yeah.
So yeah, as the book, as he mentioned, 52 Uncut. How do you come up with the title? 52
Uncut. So the title came up from the 52 represents the 52 weeks of the year.
Okay.
The uncut is, basically just a representation of there wasn't much, what I'd say, adjustments to my thoughts as it relates to finding different wording for it to sound eloquent. As I thought about it, I just wrote it down.
Okay.
And not necessarily just putting my raw thoughts on paper, but how I think or I see each topic influencing or how it can impact your life or how it can implement some change, and then just putting it on paper.
Right. So I started reading the book and I decided not to finish it because I want us to do a different segment, a different episode where basically we're gonna get another perspective where it's going to be me, him, and another person, the third person. And we're just going to discuss the book just as its own. But I've picked out like a few things in the book that I want us to discuss, just to touch upon. So the first one I have here, 3rd page, where it says finding your why, right? So it says always remember this equation: why is greater than how. So can you please expand on that?
All right. So why is greater than how. So I've always been a big thinker, creative ideas, always have all these good things, these great things that I want to get done. But what has always held me back was essentially I started thinking, how am I going to get all these things done? And when you start thinking that way, you're only creating obstacles and blockage for all the ideas and the potential of the ideas that you have. So, being the person that I am now, I started thinking, why do I want to do all these things that I'm doing? And then I realized it gave me such an intrinsic motivation that I'm no longer concerned with how I'm going to get them done. I figured out a way to get everything that I thought was difficult. I figured out a way to get it done. Whether it be a business that you wanted to start that you have no money to start, if you think about why you want to do it, I'm pretty sure you find a way to get it done with $0.
Yeah.
Nothing is too difficult for you to get done. Nothing is too far-fetched for you to get done.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible for you to get done when you think about why you want to do it, because those reasons are so sensitive to you, or those reasons are so important to you that you use them as your driving force to get all these things done that you want to get done.
All right, so the next one that I picked out is on page 7 on the process. It says the process is the bridge between where you are now and where you hope to get. Do you think you've attained where you want to get?
No, not at all.
No?
Not at all. Not even 20%.
Okay.
Not even 20%. There's so much that I want to achieve, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the start of great things to come. As I said earlier, I want to impact lives. I want to, be a person who people can use as a motivation to themselves. And say, oh, I know Romario. I used to go to school with him. I used to play soccer with him. He's now a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm not the millionaire yet, but it's coming pretty soon.
Grace of God, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming pretty soon. Yeah, he's a millionaire now, which means that I can do it as well. I can achieve all these things as well. So I want to show people, I want to use my life as a living testimony to show people that anything can be achieved, Your circumstances does not dictate where you go in life, and I've been through a lot. Yeah. So I use this phrase, and that's why I just said 20. No, I'm not even 20% of where I want to get to life.
It's still a long way, yeah.
Because comfort is a killer. So if I should be like, oh, I'm comfortable where I'm in life at this minute, I never get past here. You have to always try to achieve more, always tell yourself that there's more to be achieved, there's more to get done.
Yeah.
There's more lives to be touched, there's more people to impact. There's more lessons to be learned, there's more changes to be made. So this is, as I said, this is just the start of great things. The end goal is far-fetched, but I'm taking it a step at a time, a change at a time, a decision at a time.
All right. So the next one here is a quote from Jonathan Moyo. All right. So he says, loyalty is a 24-hour proposition. 24/7 is not a part-time job. So please expand on that.
All right. Loyalty. I'm very keen on loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very keen on loyalty. It's not something you choose when you want to be loyal. You don't know. It's something that you exert all the time. You exhibit that all the time. You should. Just be loyal, and loyalty doesn't necessarily speak to, just intimate relationships, or no, it speaks to friendship, it speaks to family, it speaks to being loyal to your decisions and your commitments. It comes hand in hand with opportunist. So if you choose when you want to be loyal, then I personally would and subjectively consider you an opportunist.
All right. So this is another quote. It says, alone time is when I distance myself from the voices of the world so I can hear my own.
All right.
So how often first do you take alone time?
I try to do it maybe every other day or sometimes at the end of the week.
Okay. And does that entail like meditation and stuff?
Yes, it does. So it includes meditation, it includes prayer, it includes fasting, so with that, with the alone time per se in itself, I try to do it maybe like at the end of every week, just to sit and think, what have I accomplished in the week that has gone by?
Okay, so it's like it's like a
reflection. Exactly. And then with that you can make adjustments to say, oh, I told myself I was going to do this last week and I didn't. All right, I add it to my to-do list for next week. Or you said you were going to change this and you didn't change it last week. No, let's try again. Let's get it going. The subsets of taking alone time, as I said, like prayer, meditation, that's something I do every day, because there's a greater power than every one of us. We are just not here by chance.
Yeah.
Someone decided that the world was missing something when you were born, when I was born. The world was missing something, and God decided that, hey, I'm going to create you to fill this void that the world is missing, which is why I want to impact the world so much, because I'm not trying to limit myself to Halifax or limit myself to Jamaica. No, God didn't create you to limit yourself to these specific surroundings, but the world, because he realized not that Halifax is missing something, but the world is missing something, and he placed you here to fulfill that purpose.
So this one is on surrounding yourself with positive energy, right? Page 33, and it says, at some point in your life, you will start to realize the things that are most important to you. So at what point, or have you in fact already realized the most important things to you?
Yes, I have. Maybe in time to come, things will come along that this is now something important to me. But for now,
Yeah.
my family, which includes my kids and my extended family, I want to do so much for my family. Can't let up on myself any at all.
Yeah.
So that's most important. 2, stability. And stability in the sense that create a tunnel vision that this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing to achieve the things on this path to get to the ultimate end goal that we're trying to get to, and just not allowing anything to deter me or take me away from that path or to lose my focus on the things that I'm trying to achieve. 3, this is very important to me as well, again, impact. It's not about the money for me. It's not about people knowing me, fame. It's not about that. It's about impact. It's about impact. I want to impact, leave an impact on this earth. And another thing that I say is very important to me as well is self-value. I want people to see me as a person of value. I want to see myself as a person of value, most importantly.
And how are you doing that? What are the certain ways that you're trying to make people view you as a person of value, or yourself, in fact? What are some of the things you're doing to value yourself?
So all the changes that I'm trying to preach, implement them in my life first.
Okay, that's number one, That's important.
Yeah, so that's very important because, you can't be preaching one thing and you're doing the total opposite. Doesn't make any sense. It's quite contradictory. So I'm trying to implement all these changes in my life as well. I'm still learning. I'm only human. I'm not going to say to you that, I've changed and I'm this new, different, every kind of different person. No. It's a learning process. I've changed a lot. But as humans, and this is not me finding an excuse for myself or anyone, but as humans, it's natural for us to falter. But it's, how you pick yourself up when you falter, or accepting that you falter, because that's where a lot of people get stuck. They can't accept and acknowledge that, oh geez, I messed up. No. So
So taking it back to the very, very beginning, right? On page 2, you say, if you are very subjective and take everything in the literal sense, then it is no use of you to read this book. Why?
Subjectivity is the foundation of never changing. So you see, when you think very subjective, and because you're so subjective, you always think that you are right and you know more than whoever, then you'll never change. And another thing is, my views, my perceptions, and my thoughts and my lessons that I've learned, that I've written in this book, there's some of the things that maybe a couple of readers might read and they don't conform to what they've read. But because they're such an objective person, where they try to figure, okay, I don't agree with this, but what is he trying to say? That's what I want. If you disagree with something, for you to take the time to try and understand what I'm saying within this, rather than be like, oh no, this is wrong, you don't know this, or you think you So that was my reason for
that quote in there.
For that quote in the beginning of the book. For you to read the book with an open mind. One, not to think about me as the author. Forget about me. Read the book with a clear mind. I don't know this person. I just bought this book because it sounds interesting, and I like the idea behind it. I'm gonna buy this book. I'm going to read it. It's not about me. So that that was basically just to give the book a feel of open-mindedness.
All right. Okay. So that would be pretty much it for the points that I picked out for the book. And like I mentioned, we're gonna get another perspective where we're gonna dissect the book as a whole. But there's just a little thing I want us to touch upon. So in the book, you give special dedications to certain women in here, and then at the very bottom as well, you give a special dedication to my mother, Tisha Nation Smith. So any words for mom right now?
Still making you proud. We'll continue to make you proud. A lot of good things in store. All the women that I've outlined in the dedication section of the book are women that have impacted my life the reasons for me making all these changes and transitions as well. My grandma, well, both my grandmas, strong, strong woman. If you need the definition of strong woman, just call both of my grandma's name. My aunts, you know, Sandra Sinclair and Tashana Nation. Yeah, those women have invested their time, you know, and their efforts into, you know, ensuring that I stay on the right path, and you know, I have all the resources that I need to get to that point of success. My mom, you know, man, my mom. I can never quit in life because of my mom and my Tashana Nation. Those women, super strong women. They've never quit. I've never seen either of them give up on anything in life. You know, my mom is 42. She's about to graduate from university again. You know, she still doing more and more and more. Still wants more for herself, and that only shows me that, hey, there is no time on anything, and you can't always be content and comfortable. Always try to achieve more, go out and make more yourself. So with their drive and, you know, their commitment to ensuring that, you know, they still work and do what they're supposed to do to give, you know, myself, their other kids, the best of life, you know, it only encourages me to do more with myself, you know, and not let up on anything and continue to make them proud. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the book covered. Well, not entirely, but you know, part of it has been covered. So where can people find this book?
You could follow me on Instagram at Mr.Speaklife.
Yeah,
you could DM me on Instagram, and, you know, we'll sort of get you getting a copy. Or if you want to take the easier routes, it's available on Amazon.ca. You can just go to Amazon.ca, click on the books section, type 52 Uncut in, and you should see it there. It's available on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, all the Amazon platforms. The ebook is available on Amazon again, and it's also available on another platform called Smashwords.com. The audiobook will be available within the next 2 weeks on Audible. That's Amazon Audible. And on Amazon, all three, I think you'll see all three, the ebook, the physical, the hardcover, and the hard copy, and the audiobook once that's been approved. Also, Ebony's hair salon in Dartmouth. I have a couple copies there as well. You could, if you want to just drive by, stop by, get a copy.
Want to give us on what's next for you and what you currently got going on?
What's next? I have another book, as I said, coming. I'll just give you the title for that one. Just as I did. I'm sticking to my 52, you know, ideology. So that one will be called 52 Reasons.
52 Reasons. Okay.
I won't say what the reasons are, what the reasons are about just yet, but just keep in mind 52 Reasons. Another one coming as well. As I said, the launch date for that is September 25th of next year. Also, I have a cleaning company called Immaculately Made Cleaning Corporation. So we do residential cleaning, commercial cleaning, power wash, like outside of your house. If you know, if you have molds on your roof or the side of your house, we do that as well. There's Mama's Pantry. That's creating a bit of a obscure in the Halifax market because a lot of people still trying to figure out, you know, who's behind Mama's Pantry. I'm the owner of Mama's Pantry. The idea behind Mama's Pantry was, I know there's a lot of Jamaican and Caribbean people in Halifax, in Nova Scotia, and at large in Canada. You know, and we love our spices or snacks or beverages and all that good thing, and it's really hard for us to come across them. So, you know, we just created a system where we'd make things easier for people. You could bring all the products, whatever they want, you could take it here for them. With that, we have a website that will be launched within, I'd say by the end of December, the website should be up. That way, wherever you are in Canada, you could go on the website, place your order, and we'll ship it out right to your doors. We're currently doing that at this minute, but we're doing it through the Instagram platform. So you could just send us a direct message on Instagram. You could follow us on Instagram. It's Mama's Pantry CA on Instagram. So you could just DM us on Instagram, place your order, and we'll still send us your address. We'll ship it out to you until the easier thing is created through the website. We do free delivery in Halifax and Dartmouth. Yeah, you don't need a minimum order. Whatever you need, we just take it to you.
So what's the main aim in terms of like the business? Are you looking to expand to like other provinces?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We already have one other province that we're moving to within a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I won't say which province, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's something
good.
to look forward to. We're expanding to another province soon. I must say special thanks to all the people who has supported so far. Trust me, it's exceeded expectations. You know, yeah, and we hope that you'll continue to support. Whatever other products that you want to get, just send us a message and we'll see how best we can work it out to get them here for you guys. Yeah.